Here are the top 3 luxury cars you can buy to double your income with car rentals in 2025. Let's go. Guys, thank you for tuning into this channel. For the people that don't know me, my name is Dudley, and I have a luxury and exotic car rental business down in South Florida, about an hour away from Miami. And I've been doing this for over 4 years, helping car owners and investors getting luxury and exotic cars, helping them double their income. And I've been doing that for the past 4 years, keeping that same business model, and I can help anybody that's watching this channel. So today, guys, I'm here to talk about the top 3 luxury cars that you could get in 2025 to rent out to double your income, right? So let's get right to the video. The first vehicle I always recommend people to get is the Mercedes GLE's 53s. For the people that don't know what the GLE 53 is, just type it up on Google, right? But you probably seen it on the road. It's like one of the best SUV that Mercedes has in terms of performance and luxury, right? It's a Mercedes truck basically, right? And the vehicle, like that vehicle, it just is like a car packed with luxurious features, right? So if you get a vehicle like that, that motherfucker gonna come with like massager seats. That shit gonna come with like ambient lighting, right? And it got like over 400 horsepower, so it's actually pretty quick on the road. And it's a super nice car. A lot of customers that get those vehicles, they get those vehicles for like, birthdays or date nights, or they want to take their mom out or something like that, right? So those vehicles are money makers, right? I had a few of those in my fleet. I currently got one in my fleet right now. It's black on red, and I charge clients anywhere from like $300 to $400 a day, and that car prints me like anywhere from like $5,000 every single month. It's currently out right now. I wish I was in it to show you guys, but you can get that vehicle, guys, for like around $80,000, and you could charge that car like I said, like around $300 to $400 a day, right? So like that vehicle is like the number one vehicle I'd recommend people to get, right? And after I list out the other 2 vehicles, I'm gonna show you step by step on how you guys could get qualified to get those vehicles. All right, so that's the first vehicle. The second vehicle I would recommend is the S580 Mercedes-Benz, right? The S580 is basically like a Maybach, but the downgraded version of the Maybach. It's still a Mercedes, but instead of paying like 150, 200 racks on a Maybach, right? You can get an S580 for like half of that price, which is like around $80,000, or even maybe like you probably find it for like $70,000, right? The S580 is the same thing as a GLE, just without the performance. That's like the king of luxury and comfortability, right? It got like all types of luxurious features. You got massaging seats. It got the ambient lighting. You got a big like screen in the middle where you could like touch and control different features and stuff like that. It's a pretty dope car. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those cars you can get for like around $70,000, $80,000, and you can still charge clients anywhere from like $300 to $400 a day. And guys, I'm telling you about these cars because I've dealt with these cars, and I've like been renting these cars out for the past 4 years, and clients love these cars. So I'm not telling you guys get these cars just because I think it's cool, which I also do think is cool, but I'm telling you get these cars because that's what these clients love. They love these luxurious, features in these cars, right? It's a status thing. So the S580 is definitely a car that I would recommend. It's a full body sedan, and it's a sweet ride. I'm not gonna lie, those cars are very, very nice. So that's my second option to get for you in terms of renting out a vehicle. Now the third vehicle I'd recommend is not a luxury vehicle. It's more so of a sporty vehicle, but I cannot leave this off the list, which is the Corvette C8. The Corvette C8, guys, is really not that expensive nowadays. You could probably get one for like $60,000, which sounds crazy because when they started making those used to be like 120 out the door, right? Now you don't need to get the Z06. You don't need the highest trim Corvette. You could just literally get the base model, which is like the 1LT Coupe, right? The 1LT Coupe is like around $60,000, and you could charge those cars anywhere from like $500 a day, right? It's a fun car to drive. It got over 400 horsepower. It sounds amazing, and the top come off, right? So if a client want to get that vehicle, they want to ride in the sunshine weather like Miami, you can get that car. The top won't come off, like they're satisfied. You feel me? So all Corvette tops, they all come off, so which is like a benefit of that vehicle. Now there's different levels of the Corvettes. You got the convertible version, which the top come off with the push of a button, and it has like a different angle to it in the rear end. Or if you want to get the coupe version, which is a little cheaper, you could just take the top off manually. I'm not a fan of the manual taking the top off of the Corvette. That's just my opinion. Like, I just recommend getting the convertible version, because you could just push of a button. Like, imagine the customers at a red light, they're with a girl and they want to take the top off. Like, you got to get out of the car and take the top off and shit like that. Like, you feel me? That's kind of embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? But the convertible version is my to go. I'd recommend. I got a convertible version in my fleet. It was around like $80,000. But prints me money, guys. So I definitely recommend getting those cars, because it's a super fun car to drive and customers love those vehicles, right? So guys, these are like my top 3 cars that I would recommend anybody to get. And now I'm gonna break down how you can get these vehicles, right? So if you're watching this, I'm assuming that you're looking to double your income by renting cars. Not only own a luxury car, and you can drive it for free, but I'm pretty sure you want to make money with these vehicles. So how to get these cars, guys? You need to have a 700 and above credit score. Your credit score must be on point. Like, it has to be good. If you have a 500 credit score or like below 650, I'll say get that up, work on your credit score, and to double back on this video like 5 to 7 months from now, right? Or double back on my channel, because I'm gonna be talking more about these. But if you're watching this and you got a 700 and above credit score, I'd recommend going to your local bank and getting a pre-approval. Pretty much what a pre-approval is basically you doing the deal already for a vehicle, but without going to the dealership and sitting for hours, right? Oh, what's your credit score? Applying for an application. They're pulling your credit for like 30 different banks. You could just go to your personal bank. If you got a Chase, if you got a Bank of America, if you got a Wells Fargo, you could go to your personal bank. I'm assuming you have a relationship with them. Go to your personal bank, whatever bank that you deal with. They all do auto loans, and apply for a pre-approval. What they'll do is, since you already have a relationship with them, because you already have an account with them, they'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, so obviously they're gonna pull your credit, and they're gonna tell you the number is right then and there. Okay, so I've helped countless of car owners get pre-approved with their bank, and people got approved for like $80,000. Some got approved for $50,000, right? It all depends on your credit, and it all depends if you're a first-time buyer, which is another thing. So side note, if you're a first-time buyer, I still recommend getting a pre-approval, but don't expect to get like a high-end luxury exotic car on your first vehicle. It's gonna be a little difficult. So I would recommend starting off with like a $20,000 loan or a $30,000 loan, and then work your way up to like the $50,000s and the $80,000 loan. This is for the first-time buyers, for the people that never owned a vehicle or financed a vehicle before. So back to the people that have 700 credit scores and that been on vehicles. So if you own a vehicle before, you financed a vehicle before, then you could be more than likely to get approved for like a $80,000 loan, and you could go get that S580. You could go get that GLE 53, right? So that's my recommendation, right? So getting a pre-approval from your loan, and then you could just go to the dealership, be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm interested in getting this vehicle. I'm already pre-approved. You know what I'm saying? Done deal, right? Now, sometimes the dealership will be like, hey, what if we could beat your rate? Would you shop with us? And then it's your decision if you want to make that decision. If they could beat your bank's rate, then cool. Then I would say, run with the dealership option, and then use that pre-approval to go get the GLE maybe, or the Corvette maybe. Now you have 2 vehicles, right? Now you can make double income. You feel me? So that's the option right there. So that's option number 1. And option number 2 is, guys, is actually getting a pre-approval at your local credit unions. Like, I think credit unions are like the best option to get auto loans, or any loans in general, right? Like, they're known for giving like great auto loans. Like, there's hundreds of them, but to name a few of them, like, you got Navy Federal, you got I Think Financial, you got Guardians, you got Space Coast. Like, I've dealt with all those credit unions with different investors, and they just all seem to be a smooth process, right? So I definitely recommend getting credit unions, because they're just willing to help you. So that's the second option, is going the credit union route. If you don't want to go to your personal bank, or you could do both. You know what I'm saying? You could do both, right? And then the third option, guys, is applying for an auto loan through a website called Lightstream. It's called lightstream.com. It's powered by Truist. So anybody that got a Truist bank account, is literally powered by Truist. So Lightstream is basically, it's crazy. I love Lightstream business model. Like Lightstream is basically an auto loan that they'll give you, but you are directly dealing with Lightstream. So say, for example, you apply for Lightstream, right? They give you a $50,000 loan. So, and then you want to get like, a luxury car to add to your, to get, right? You could actually, Lightstream, once you get approved for that loan, they'll like immediately direct deposit that $50,000 into your bank account within the same day. I've seen this with my own two eyes, right? Like they'll literally directly deposit that account, that money into your bank account that same day. And what you will do is you'll go to that dealership and you'll just cash out that car, right? Still do some negotiation, still be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Could you bring it down to $40,000? Still do negotiation. But if you made that decision to get that car, you can actually just cash out that vehicle, do like what's it called? Like a check. You can write a check towards that dealership, and you can cash the dealership out for that vehicle. And then now you just directly pay Lightstream every single month. You don't tell the dealership I'm financing through Lightstream. You just telling the dealership I'm just paying out cash. You don't have to tell the insurance you're doing financing. You can just tell the insurance is I'm just paying it outright. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to know. And that is like, Lightstream actually tells you that, right? So their business model is actually genius. So that way, Lightstream don't have to do extra paperwork and, do extra whole bunch of bullshit, right? You just buying that car outright cash, and then you just dealing with Lightstream on the back end, right? So Lightstream is gonna tell you the percentage rate. They're gonna tell you like, their interest rate. They're gonna tell you like what you got approved for, all on your phone, bro, all on your laptop. So guys, like Lightstream is a hack, right? If you don't want to go to the banks and get pre-approvals, you can literally do this on your laptop. So I definitely recommend getting Lightstream as a third option. Now remember, guys, you must have a 700 and above credit score. Maybe you could get away with a 680 credit score, but guys, just be patient. If you don't have that credit score, don't go ahead and get a pre-approval yet. Don't go ahead and apply for Lightstream yet. Just wait till you get your credit up, and then you could just knock out all of those all at once. So if it's somebody that was, looking to get like 5 cars in a month, you could do that once you establish your credit score, and you could just do all that play within 1 week and get those cars. So guys, thank you for tuning in for this video. Hopefully you learned something new for this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If it made you laugh, if you learned something new today, or if it was very insightful, share this video with a friend or two. And for the people that's watching this, and you're willing to get a vehicle to rent it out to double your income, but you don't know how to do it, you need somebody to help you, and you want to add it to my fleet, guys, I can help you. This is what I do. I help people get luxury and exotic cars and turn them into passive income. I have a car rental company that I've been doing it for over 4 years. I've helped countless of people make money with their vehicles, business owners, entrepreneurs, or even 9-to-5 workers, or high-paying people that got high-paying jobs. I help those people get cars and add them to my fleet. I'm manager for them, and I'm able to help them make money with them, and I can do the same for you. So if that's you, look in the link in the description. You can book a one-on-one call with me. And but you obviously have to have a 700 above credit score. And I'll also leave my Instagram pages if you want to just look at my work, look at my Instagram to see how I do things and whatnot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.